Hey guys, this is Dave from my Vanguard here with the Buddyfight deck profile for you guys. Of course, as you see, it's from the newest set. It's called Legend World. Of course, it is more of the knight theme, medieval theme base. It's the heroes, not the hero world, but their hero archetypes. Alright, so starting off, as the buddy I run Garwin from the Knight of Round Table. This guy has the ability to penetrate. I do run 4. I run 4 Percivals because I do run 4 Percivals because I did want to fill in fodders for Merlin, but it does it does 3 damage, which I think it's really good if you get him off first hand. Attack for 3, the opponent's at 7, or they're going to drop a shield, so they're going to be at 5 cards, and when they charge and draw, they're going to be at 6. So I think Percival is really nice. And then, of course, I run 3 of Gareth, which Gareth, honestly, I didn't like her too much, but of course, she's a hero, and I did need her in the deck to discard and draw, and of course, for Excalibur, her ability is she can move. But nowadays, there's so many penetrates and, like, Darkness Dragon World where they can hit a monster and give damage anyways. So, she's not that great anymore. But, I mean, she's still a hero, and she has 2 crits. So, I run 3. Then, of course, I run 3 of Galahad. Galahad's really nice. When it link attacks with another hero card, it gets the ability to gauge 3. And, of course, search for the main card, Holy Grail, which is your Nullify and the only card that can activate Excalibur. My main man, I run 4 of Merlin's. Merlin has a really good ability where its act ability is it can discard a hero, look at top 5, or, well, of course, pay a gauge, top 5. If there's a hero, equip, or spell card, which there isn't too many in the deck, you get to put up to 2 cards in your hand. So, I think all the equips you see here are heroes, so these are definitely one of the cards that you can search out for. And then, of course, I maxed these out, so I can search for these at least. You know, at least to counter or nullify. So I run... So Merlin's really good. I can try to fetch a lot of cards. I think these are the only non-hero stuff. And then, of course, you can't grab the monsters. So Merlin's really nice. Possible +1. Well, not really +1. Break even, but it still hits for 2. Very nice. Just searching out your cards. Try to sack your deck back. Merlin's a really good setup card for Excalibur also. Of course, I run 2 of the Wind Fairy. I do run her because I can try to gauge the Excalibur if I have it first turn, put it in the drop zone, and then search with her later, and then go for the finishing move, double Excalibur attack. So, very nice. She is helpful in many ways, but of course, she's not a hero, but she's very useful in the deck. And she's a size 0, so I can try to put out a full field. And of course, I run 4 of the Knight of the Round Table, King Arthur. King Arthur is pay 1 gauge as call cost. If it link attack with another hero, put the top card in the gauge, and it gets penetrate. So basically, it's a Baku and a drum. Well, of course, it doesn't have a soul guard, but its defense stat is 5, so it's pretty good. It's really hard to get over, especially with the heroic spirit. It can counterattack, and it gets a gauge. So it basically, if you link attack with another hero, which I think these are heroes also, you can get a gauge that you spend on him. So it was basically a free cost. So very nice card. I run 4 Holy Grails, of course. It's my only Nullify and one of the only cards that can activate Excalibur. I run 4 of the Heroic Spirits because I want to search out with Merlin. I run 3 of the Symbol Guards. I only run 3 because it's only 6 or less. If it was 6 or more, I'll definitely run 4, but I think 3 is the better number for this deck. I run 2 of the Shields, which it reduces by 2. I think this is a very nice card, especially on mirror matches, just anything that pings damage. Just nullifying 2 itself is really great. I run 2 of the Power Mythology. So this card's really interesting, is how I should put it. It's pay 2 cost. The cost is pay 2 gauge. So it can give one of the 3 effects. It can give +5 attack. It can choose a monster to give penetrate or nullify opponent's attack. So I think I like this card in this deck especially because not because of the penetrating thing, but I think I like it because I can nullify more attacks. So for this deck, I have to leave the center open a lot, so I can try to attack with the weapon, try to guard with the shield, use Holy Grail, and all that good stuff. So I need to try to make my triple offensive, and cards like this just really helps out, especially there's only 4 defensive cards, so Power Mythology definitely helps out. And then of course I run one of the other guards, which this one nullifies a spell for 2 gauge. So I think this card is really nice, especially when the opponent tries to add cards or do a Dragonic Grimoire and all that good stuff. I just go cast cost, 2 gauge, and nullify. So I think nullifying cards, these are definitely my sides for other mirror matches, but this is a very nice card that you guys should consider playing. And of course, now the weapons. I run 4 of the shields. I think the shields are very important in the deck just because it reduces 2 damage, and then I think that's the only reason why you would activate the equip change in the first place. So you can change to defense and then go to attack. I run 4 Durandales. I could run 4. I think 3 has been doing me wonders. Of course, I do want to run as my buddy, but couldn't get the 4th one. So running 3, I think 3 is a better number. I am running 1 Dragon Sword, I guess the Dragon Killer card. I run 1 because just in case I get like a really bad matchup first game, if I go against dragons, I can just try to kill it with the weapon I have. So I think try to get the first win in best of 3 is very important. So I do run 1, and then of course I run the famous sword, which is like 3 crits, 1k attack. 1k attack is really bad, but if you can try to open the center with your monsters and go for a 3 crit, I think that can just give you a little advantage that you're supposed to have. And then of course I only run 2 of the Sword of the King's Excalibur. So Excalibur's equip cost. If you have 10 or more heroes in the drop zone, discard a Holy Grail, you can equip it. This can't be nullified cards with shield in its card name. So, for example, Blue Dragon Shield, Green Dragon Shield, Black Dragon Shield. So, basically, they're nullified by this card. Of course, it's not all shield, but, I think this card is really good. It has double attack and 3 crits with a 10k attack. So, basically, if you link attack with something else, you can kill just this card itself can kill Seekers and any other cards. So hopefully you like the deck profile. Of course, I'm not showing sides because I think sides are honestly a personal tech choice. But hope you guys like the deck profile. Make sure you guys comment, rate, subscribe down below, and make sure you guys love this game, love me, love my channel. But like always, imagine the victory. I am Vanguard.